Hello. Hello. I want to talk about people with AI addictions because I was going on Instagram Reels, right? Because I dedicate at least maybe 15 minutes. Scroll real quick on TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Well, not TikTok anymore because of the thing where it's like they can track you or whatever. Oh, like, oh, girl, I don't know. I'm not even gonna open the app. You know what? How about that? I'm not even gonna open the app. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. So, because I'm trying to like cut down on that and do other things. Because, girl, I cannot do, gosh, words. I cannot doom scroll my life away. I got more important things to do, like be hopeful and smile for 3 hours and daydream. You know, you know. But I saw it, and it was we, yes, we are leaving generative AI, ChatGPT, Gemini, character AI in 2025. So, like, we're leaving it, whatever, like, how everyone posts, right? The amount of people going, um, you had me until character AI, or you had me until, like, ChatGPT, or, like, whatever, right? I'm over here just like, you are doing a disservice not only to you, but to the environment, y'all. Like, but other than that, like, if you don't want to think about that, then girl, you live in your blissful ignorance, right? But it's the environment, but also it is rotting the way you communicate with people because you're over here like with like this AI that's not real and it's a fake thing, right? Well, AI is real, but like, you know what I mean. You're trying to simulate human connection. It's fake. It's not real. It's not tangible. You know what I mean? It's not like I can and like, you know, it's like I'm like bam, you know? Like, it's not tangible because it's through the screen. It's not like I can punch you through. I can't go boom and then like you get hit, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I think you know what I'm trying to say. It can it stutter much, bitch. Did I stutter? I did. You cannot simulate human reaction and human interaction in like a real like one-to-one way. That just doesn't exist. AI is like a shittier version of like talking to a person, but it's not even talking to a person. It's just like it is designed to generate the best response for what you asked, you know? It's not like a person with feelings. It doesn't understand the nuance of what you say. It doesn't understand how it's supposed to like act because it's just an algorithm. It's just like, you know, it doesn't have the ability to think. It just generates a response, the best one for you, for what you're asking for, you know? Especially with those like spicy ones, like, girl, go to, if you are a person, you know, I try and hold space. I'm gonna be clear. I try and hold space for people with addictions, as you know. I try and give grace because, like, if you bring that up to me, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be with you, but you gotta get better, and I'll help you get better if you wanna be better. Cause that's the thing. Some of these people, they just do not want to make the effort to change, and it's just like you need to make a concerted effort to change. Like, what is it? Like, at the lowest point of your life, like, you'll change or something like that, right? Girl, happened to me, but it wasn't even like the lowest point. It was just like a realization, like like, I can't live like this. I can't be sad all the time, and I can't doom scroll. I can't do all that. So that's why, like, I'm like, you can indulge in it, but not for like 5 hours. That's bad for you. If you do anything for 5 hours, like just, you know, like chain it for 5 hours, it's bad. It's not good for you. You need breaks. You need to take time for yourself, you know? So it's just like, lost my train of thought. Great, you know? It's just sad, kind of. No, it is. Not even, no, not kind of. No, it is sad. Because it's like the loneliness epidemic. Girl, we are all behind a screen, lonely, because we're like, oh my gosh, I have no IRL friends. I have no in real life friends. I got no one I can like go to the park with. I got no one I can like talk to like at school or like during the lunch, right? During the lunch, love. It's just like, because there's a whole on loneliness epidemic. Girl, don't even get me started on that the male one, okay? And that's a topic for another video. But to basically, like, I feel like it can be shortened. Like, everything I talk about can be shortened down, but it's like it doesn't cover like the nuances and everything. So I try not to do that. But like, girl, I'm like rambling. Like, I'm trying to get my point across. Like, oh my gosh. But there's not just a male loneliness epidemic. Mary, it's a loneliness epidemic for everybody. Women, men. If they, he, she, we, they, thems. Like, I love y'all. I love the people that look like aliens. That want to look like aliens. Like, I love y'all. The blue hairs. Like, girl, like, I love you. Love you. Gosh. Does that work? Is it a heart? No. It's like, yeah. And it's just like, I love all people. But it's just like, gosh, lost my train of thought. You know, I'm very bad at this. Very bad at talking. But here's the thing. I'm bad at it. But I love to do it. Isn't that awful? It's wonderful. I love it. But it's just like, there's like a whole whole loneliness epidemic for everyone. Because everyone's like too self-conscious to do it. And I would say I am kind of like that. Because here's the thing. You know what? Here's some tea about me. I will, word for word, imagine about doing this, being on camera, and just recording my thoughts, like, on the toilet. Like, girl, like, get your ass up. Well, first clean your ass. You know, girl, I was, like, taking a shit. Like, come here, and then do it. And that's what I'm doing. Because I was like, girl, I'm literally having these all gender neutral. Because woke is back. Oh, my gosh, hopefully. Girl, hopefully, like, oh, my gosh. But I was over here on the toilet. And I was like, I'm just rambling to myself. Girl, pop on that camera. Quality is horrible, but who cares? Who cares? As long as the audio is good, and I hope it's good. But it's just like, the whole loneliness epidemic. It's like, it is a problem, but at the same time, I feel like, because it's like, everyone's so self-conscious and so critical about themselves and what they are and what they do and everything. Is just like, Mary, give yourself grace. Like, take a step back, and take a breath. Because, like, it's like, I hate saying this. I hate this phrase. It's not that deep. Because most of the time, it is that deep, bitch. It is. But, like, when it comes to, like, doing something, Mary, just push yourself. Just do it. Do it scared. Interact with people scared. You can be freaking out in your mind, but, you know, as long as you're doing it, right? It's like, I hate thinking about this because it makes me cry. But I'm just like, think about how many years you have on this earth. Can you pull out a number? No, you can't, because you don't know what's gonna happen. So are you really gonna spend the rest of your life scared? And whatever time you have here, scared and being like, no, I can't go and talk to that person. No, I can't tell my crush this. No, I can't do this. It's like, it makes me so sad, and I'm very emotional, sensitive to tone. Like, girl, I'm like a mess, but that's me, and bitch, I own it. Like, yes, I am. And, you know, it's just like, you can't live in fear, bitch. Like, you can't. Like, come on. It, like, wears down your soul, your passion, your creativity, because you're just constantly scared. And it's just like, instead of being scared, why don't we channel this energy into something else, you know? And, like, to, like, kind of stop rambling, but not really. Like, that's like kind of the crux, is that the word? But that's kind of like the point ish of, like, the loneliness epidemic. Everyone's so scared to do what they want. Everyone's so scared to be themselves and all this. And it's just like, that's why you turn to AI. That's why you turn to this fake simulation of human emotion. Not emotion, but human connection. That's why they turn to it. But it's like, instead of turning to it, you yourself should have the realization that, hey, I'm getting this like fake kind of connection, like not real. It's not, it doesn't have the same, it doesn't hit the same as talking to someone else, talking to a person. I'm gonna try and look at the camera. I'm really bad at this, but girl, we try, right? So that's why they go to AI, and that's why you develop an addiction to it, because you're just constantly going to it for the try and get human connection from it. It's never gonna understand you. Never. Like it's not a person. It will never understand the way you think, the way you act, your reaction to something. And I see so many in these comments because I have my phone here. Like, let me try and read one. Ooh, oh yeah, but someone said, not word for word, but someone said that. But I use it because nobody around me likes to talk to me or whatever. Mary, journal. Like, write down what you're thinking and how you feel, because it's not, I feel like so many people put the emphasis on, well, someone else has to be there so I can do it. Like, you're going back to justification for, like, like, oh no, I could never do that alone. I need someone else with me, so it's like not weird. But I would argue that you saying that you need another person to do it is weirder, because you should have the kind of like the self-respect and the confidence to do what you want to do, like, and so that's why so many people, like, again, they turn to AI because they want to feel kind of, I would say, seen, like, like with someone to talk to. But it's like, Mary, it's never gonna understand it. Like, the hard pill to swallow is that it's never gonna understand you. It's just a soulless robot. Like, it's never going to understand you the way you want the way you want a human to understand you, And I try and give grace to these people, but one thing that made me mad, yeah, but like it got on my nerves. Like, ugh, it was, wait, let's see if I can find it. It was like, I was with you until you said we're leaving character AI like behind or whatever, right? And it was like, someone was just like, why don't you just go on AO3? Why don't you just go on Wattpad? Why don't you, like, go to the human-made things, because it was made by a human, and it'll probably have way more emotion, way more creativity, and just like, it'll be better. Like, so much, like, I don't know, I'm bad at describing things, but it feels so much better to have known that someone else, a human like you, took the time to write this, and there was purpose behind it. And that's what I like. Like, I like to know that someone took the time to write this, and there is purpose behind it. Because with AI, it's just like, it just tries to find the best answer for your question or your, like, dialogue or whatever, right? And then they were like, no, with like the heart emoji, and I was like the smiley face heart. Like, oh my gosh, I got on my nerves. Like you should want to change. You should want to grow, and changing is part of growing. Like, I don't get like why someone would want to be stuck in that, But then again, I'm over here saying this, but the truth is, it's like, I want, this little video and because I want to make more and do all this, right? But like, the truth is, like, these people, some of them, they just won't change. And hey, they don't have to, But the thing is just like, if you don't change and you stay stagnant in where you are, not wanting to change, not wanting to grow, not wanting to experience new things, you'll stay like that. But it's just like at the cost of growing and changing. Yeah, it's just like, you'll never be able to grow from new experiences, because you will never had experienced them, And it's just like, one thing I think of, like, whenever something makes me like mad because someone else doesn't care, especially like girl on Twitter. Girl, oh my gosh, it's like I love and hate Twitter at the same time, because like okay, little tangent, it shift from me from like I would go in there for corn, and then I would go in there for but then it shift. Maybe this is just me and what it says about me, but it shifted from like that to hope core, essentially, like just like taking it calm and like little like videos of nature and like calmness. That's what my Twitter turned into. So maybe this is more about me as a person, but I don't know. But it's just like one thing you can remind yourself this way too, because I do it the same. These people won't change and they'll just stay the same and it'll eat them alive. Like being so hateful and being so ignorant and unwilling to change and grow and learn and want to experience new things, like it'll just eat them alive subconsciously or in some other way, like they'll never experience the good things, because they're so hateful and want to stay in their own little, what is it, stay in their own lane, kind of hateful lane drive, like they'd rather stay there than admit to being wrong and just not wanting to change. And so I think about that, I'm just like, these people will stay hateful and they will stay mad and they will stay pressed and it'll consume them, and then they won't be like remembered. And if they are, they're just being remembered as like some kind of like hateful like dummy, essentially, so you should always want to grow and learn and change. This started, I don't even know, what, I'm not mad at myself for rambling, because you know what, I talked about what I wanted to change, but if you are to bring it back to the topic, which I strayed so far from, if you are dealing with an AI addiction, I would say, I don't know about cold turkeying it. That's what I did. It might not work for you, but the solution, I would say, is just transition to like AO3, Wattpad, human made stories like that, and make it and like delete your account and do all that. That's the hard step, just do it. Just girl, like delete it, like be done with it, and then just go on to like AO3 and all that stuff, and like different stories and all that, because like that's essentially it. Just like delete the account, stop using it, or slowly stop using, like wean yourself off of it, and that's really just the solution. But here's the thing, that is the solution, but it's like I would say the main solution is wanting to change. Your belief in that you as a person can change and you can grow and you can live better. You can live a better life than you are right now, because that was like the main thing, it's just like you should want to change for the better, so you'll stop using this, because it limits your self-growth. It weighs you down. It brings you down to like the bottom of the ocean floor, and that's just like the hurdle you have to get across, truly, is wanting to change and actually doing it, because you might realize, oh, I have an addiction, I have this, but you need to make the effort to change and to grow, because so many new things will come from it, from like not using like for example, like let's say you stop with the AI, the character and all that, the spicy AI and all that stuff, you stop and you grow into like more human, like AO3, Wattpad, all those stories. You'll, what is it, it's like obviously you'll grow from it, but it's just because it's a step in the correct direction, step in the right direction, but also, I don't know, you'll be open to more, you'll be open to more, I would say, opportunities when it comes to that, like more, you'll be recommended different stories because of the one you saw, like it all intertwines, it all does. I don't think I'm gonna post this, but that's that, but I would say just the whole takeaway from this really is just you should want to grow as a person. Because the thing is, you can do so many little steps and it'll amount to you changing, you know? Just do something small and then go from there. Start drawing, start growing. No, like drawing, working out, eating better, you know? Cuz it all kind of snowballs into like a big change in your life and you'll feel better for doing it, you know? And you'll feel better. And kind of focus on your own thing, you know? The hateful people will hate and they'll be like, "Oh my, like why are you doing this?" and it doesn't matter and this and that, and it's just like tune them out cuz they're not you, you know? Only you know what, well, first of all, you like and you'll do and how you'll feel, you know? Like people can hate this and hate that and hate all they want cuz like yeah, they will cuz like they're miserable, you know? But if you can grow and change and stop being miserable, you know? You'll be like, "Wow. Like I'm happy, I'm fulfilled, I'm doing all the things I wanted to do." Cuz I just slowly and gradually changed and became more confident in myself, talking with people, you know? Because once you're confident, like people know, like they sense it, you know? You don't even have to be like wearing anything different or wearing anything fancy, or it's just like the energy you carry, you know? So, yeah, yeah. I think that's all the main thing I really wanted to say is just believe in you changing. Believe in you changing, yup. Believe that you can change and slowly work towards it because it stuttering because it works. Gosh, believe that you can change and then slowly work towards it because everything will get better. Truly, like it will get better and you'll be happier. And be confident in yourself and your ability to talk to people and be you, because once you are okay with being you, the right people will come to you. And you know, like you attract your tribe, you know? So be yourself and attract the people that are, you know, good for you. And that's all I really wanted to say. Sorry for rambling, but it all worked out. I feel it all worked out, you know? I love you. Have a good day. And just, you know, honestly, just vibe. Like, take it slow. Chill out, you know? Because you can't be so stressed out and so sad and so miserable all the time. Like, it'll truly, like, break you. Like, you'll be, like, nothing but, like, a broken, like, crystal, you know? So, you know, take time for yourself and really just try and be the best you can, you know? I love you. Goodbye.